Yo, yo. What's good?
Yo,
Hollis, where's your camera?
I'm about to turn. I'm trying to get it on. See, we got this. Oh, I know why. I know why.
What happened?
We know what happened. There we go.
Mm,
There we go. We got that fixed. Okay, cool. Perfect. We got
yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome in.
What's good? What's good? I can't even see my chat. I don't know what's going on. Do we have anybody on right now? Let me see. Let's kill that music real quick. I can't see my chat, Heartless. Can you see my chat? I see GWTJ in the chat. Bello Legends is here. What's good? Welcome in.
Your fellow legends in the building. Are we doing guest star? Let's do guest star.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get it going.
Send that over.
Just want to make sure everything is good. How we feeling tonight, fellas?
We doing good. We excited to talk about some games. We got some stuff in the docket.
Oh yeah. Heartless. Did you just change your camera, RJ?
Okay, we're in business.
I think he's muted. Jay, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, I was muted the whole time.
All this
Wow.
goddamn time, bro.
That's crazy. I was saying I was trying to flip my camera because my camera's actually over here, but it had me over here for some reason.
That's
I
crazy.
think it's just a restream. That's what restream.
Yo, is that Pokemon cards on your wall?
Yes, sir.
What do we got there?
Let's see. These are the jumbo cards for that's Chimchar, Piplup, and Tortwig. Who's in the second row? Then we got the Score Bunny and those starters. And then at the bottom, we have T-Pig, Oshawott, and Snivy. Yeah.
And those are other cards next to it? God damn, Heartless.
Yeah, these are some other cards next to it. Yes, I am indeed a Pokemon fanatic. So
I think you're kind of like
okay.
another one.
Are we showing off right now?
I remember Heartless opening a what? How much did he?
Dude, the cards worth like
Are we showing
$1,000
off?
now.
It's
Are we
worth
showing
what
off?
now?
It's like $1,000 now.
Jesus.
Yo, hold
Heartless,
on.
Heartless, are we showing off? No, these are going to fall out. But are we showing off, Heartless?
Bro, you don't know what this
Jeez,
is.
bro.
You don't know what this is.
You don't know what this is.
Hold on.
What is going on right now?
Hold on. These are 2 of 5 binders that I have. 2 of them.
I
These are
sold my
2 of
last
them.
binder. Yeah.
Hold on.
I have one over here.
It gets better. What
This
kind
is
of card
crazy
you
right
got?
now.
What kind of card you got?
I sold all my prize cards, so no
kind of
prize
car
cards
you
right
got?
now.
Man, ask me what kind of car
you
you got.
drive.
As
What
in
kind of car you got?
car? No, we're not showing off on stream right now, are we?
No. What kind of car you got?
Chrysler.
This box right here is probably worth more than your Chrysler.
That's a lot. Yo. What's up? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
All night long.
What are you trying to do?
I just gotta let people know.
Let them know.
Yo, I sent the guest star to you guys, by the way.
This is not how I imagined the show would start. Actually,
This is what I'm saying. I haven't even gone to the intro yet, bro, and this is
Wait.
it's already off the rails.
The intro. One last thing before the intro. You think you're the only one with jumbo cards? We got a whole binder of jumbo cards. Are we collecting out here? We got jumbo. This is Jumbo Nation. Look at this.
That's clean. That's pretty clean. Okay, got you.
Jeez. Is there another binder behind you? Or is that like a Nintendo Switch thing at the back?
No, that's a binder.
No, behind you. I see like a Pokemon themed like
booklet
or something.
There's 3 binders over there.
Yeah, but no, what's the one at the top behind
right
you?
There's the box that you can only get in the Japanese post office.
Nice.
No.
It would be fun if you actually played the game though. I could school you.
I feel that.
I don't think Heartless plays it. You only
he collects.
right?
He doesn't
you only
play.
collect. Yeah.
I call that Chrysler money.
Why is this man coming at my car? What did my car do to you?
It's just always been a joke that box right there is worth more than some cars. I actually don't know if it's worth more than your Chrysler though.
Yeah, I sent you guys a guest star.
Got it. Okay. Let me accept that right now. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Jay's in here, so you should be popping up
Mute me
in the
on
stream.
there. I
Y'all
don't
Yeah,
ready
think
for
I'm muted. Okay.
introduction?
I'm muting you here. Oh yeah, I'm more than ready. We ready, bro.
Let her rip.
All right, so this is a new intro that we got now, chat tonight. I wanted to try it out, so just bear with me. I'm gonna actually read off the notes here, and I mean, so just Heartless, I sent you the guest invite, by the way. Did you get
What?
it? I sent you the guest invite.
The invite to what?
Guest star.
Oh,
Guest star.
thank you.
Jay just got kicked out for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Wait, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
It says waiting for response. I don't know why.
Huh. I'll do it again. Let's see.
You didn't close the window, did you?
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
I
you can't
thought
close the window.
You
I
can't do
thought
that.
once.
No, you can't.
Got it. All right. Do you see me trying to join right now?
Not yet. But you're here now. I'm glad we can do a lot of this shit can now happen in post. I can cut out this entire section. I'm gonna leave you guys bragging about your cards collection, and then we're just gonna go straight into the intro.
Got
So
it.
okay. But anyways, getting back to topic right now. Guys, listen, this is the new intro, okay? Where is it? Okay. Welcome to Gamer Actual, your weekly deep dive into biggest news in gaming. We're available on all major podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and you can watch the visual version on YouTube at youtube.com/Gamer Actual. This podcast is proudly a part of the KXI network. To learn more about KXI and all our offerings, check out the show notes. Now, if you're enjoying the show, be sure to subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform of choice. It really helps us out. Now, with all that said, let's get into it, actual gamers. I'm your host, Cash, and with me tonight, I got the homie Heartless. No Mori tonight, but in his place, we have the homie Joti J. Welcome in, folks. How are y'all doing, fellas? What's popping? How does that sound? Like, yo, I think that was pretty clean. You know,
You said my instead of your favorite, but we're gonna leave it at that.
my where did I say?
Nah, you have one mistake. It's okay though. I was just joking.
Okay. Yo, how we feeling? How we feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. So
Excited.
yeah, we got
always happy to be bringing our weekly news.
yeah, that's for sure. That's right. So it's customary here, Jay, for us to ask our guests,
Mhm.
what games are you playing? So we're gonna extend that to you tonight. What games are you playing currently?
Oh my God, where do I start? I'm playing a lot of different games right now. The homie Cash got me into Street Fighter 6, so I've been trying to learn that game. I'm a huge Guilty Gear Strive fan, so I play a lot of Guilty Gear. I play Apex Legends. That's really how I got into streaming, playing Apex Legends. Right now, I'm playing this really cool tactics RPG style game called Sword of Convaleria. That's been fun. Yeah.
Okay. Harley, I'm not even gonna ask you this question because
Wait. Hold up.
What?
Yeah.
I've been playing other games.
Oh, you're right. You know what? Let me take it back. Heartless, what games are you playing? My bad.
So, please, the disrespect. First off, I cop God of War, not Ragnarok, but the one with the introduction of his son.
That
Lucky Ben
the first
Drupal.
one.
I copped Mass Effect Legendary Edition, was on sale for $8. Haven't started it yet, but I got it. We also got Warhammer, which I need to link up with No Soul and play some more.
Yeah. We need to finish
Pinksy,
that
are you
too.
still on Warhammer, by the way? I gotta say something. Jay was being a little too modest here. Jay is the host of our new weekly game show centered around making people look like absolute fools in a game they probably think they're nice at. So every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we have this new game show. It's called Guilty as Charged, where your muscle memory that you've worked so hard to obtain is definitely working against you.
Right.
To find out more about that, definitely check us out. Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time on the KXI network, which I think someone's going to plug.
At some point.
at some point. But yeah, don't let Jay be modest. He's doing a whole lot out here. No
Oh yeah,
solo
for sure, for sure, for sure. But yeah, all right. Going into just our main top, not our main topics, but the games that got released this week. We got a lot of games that got released this week, but we're just gonna highlight like just a few of them that I think you guys need to check out. So number one, we have Tiny Glades, which is a small diorama builder where you doodle whimsical castles, cozy cottages, and romantic ruins. Now it's almost like a sim kind of game. I'm gonna pull up like a trailer for you guys to see what we're talking about, and
Mhm.
we can kind of describe for our auditory listeners um, of the
Who put this game on
podcast.
the list?
Who do you think? The
It looks
one
like
and
a mobile
only.
game, so I'm gonna go with Germ.
Yes, I think definitely Germ.
God
Shout out
damn.
shout outs to the producer Germ right away. I mean, I'm gonna be real though. It kind of looks like something that I would actually try out.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing earlier.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It's like a smaller version of SimCity, I guess.
Pretty much, exactly. That's the vibe I got from the game. Um, Heartless is not really feeling it naturally. Just he just said it looked like a mobile game. That in itself explains everything, right?
I'm just a
But
big hater.
I mean,
I think that's been established.
yes. So, Jay, could you break it down? Like, what do you like about the game?
It's really simple, really. I like how it looks. The game
Yeah.
visually, this game looks like something you could listen to some music and just mess around in there, get creative.
Mm-hmm.
But I am still trying to figure out what's the objective. Like, what's the
What
point
is
of
the
the game?
objective?
I
Yeah.
think it's more of like a build. It's just a builder. It's just
Yeah.
like Sim City.
You just
Mhm.
build
But
stuff.
with SimCity, you're actually managing your city.
Right.
And this I haven't seen anything here. It looks like just a bunch of like um, art tools. If you look at the toolbox in that,
So it's
Right.
like
and
Unreal Engine, but with pre-made assets that you can play with.
Pretty
right,
much. It
it's
seems
just
that way.
so it's really just about building environments. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But again, still
Mhm.
pretty cool. And you can find this game on PC, so it's actually just a PC game at the moment.
Yeah.
Another game that came out was Epic Mickey Rebrushed, which is actually a remastered version of the original Epic Mickey game that I think was Xbox 360, I believe. And I'm just gonna read off of the synopsis on the website. It says Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrush brings the magic of Disney to life in a vibrant 3D platformer. This faithful remake sends Mickey Mouse on an epic journey throughout Wastelands, a realm of forgotten Disney characters. As Mickey, you will dive into a fantastical world and armed with a paint and thinner, shape your adventure and fate of this alternative world. Right? I think this is like again the art style for this shit to me looks pretty damn cool as
This game
well.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
But the Epic
Cat, you
Mickey,
want to
right?
bring it up? Yep. Bring
Yeah,
it
I'm
up.
gonna.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely
Bring
gonna
it
bring
up.
it
This
up,
game looks actually amazing.
bro. I am actually very excited to play this one. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't believe has this been done before?
Yes, this is a
This is a
remake.
remaster, but I mean
Yeah,
before this.
I can't recall. They had a sequel to Epic Mickey though. They had Epic Mickey 2, where
Yo,
it was a multiplayer game. It was a two-player game.
you would think you get platformer Mickey games like this, but
More often, right?
you don't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and you know
You
what's
really
really
don't.
cool about this? The
Yeah.
boss fights are not just in left, right. Yeah, look, this game has 2D platformer elements, and then it also has 3D elements.
Yes, it does. So it's
Yeah.
almost like what was that game that we talked about last week? Plucky Squire. It's
Yeah.
very similar to that in that regard.
Yeah, no, this is dope.
Yeah, I'm very excited to get my hands on this one. This might be something that I try out at some
Do
point
we got
soon.
a price on this?
I think it's currently priced at let me see if this is going to explode Heartless's heart.
$29.99. Just
No,
kidding.
it's
That's a
n-
very
that-
reasonable price.
Somebody
a
called the
reasonable
ER. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a reasonable price.
That's a reasonable price.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, you can check out Epic Mickey Rebrushed. It's pretty dope. I wonder if it's on. I'll check afterwards. But if I think we can find a better sale for you guys, I'll let you know. I'll just say that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is like 2D, 3D kind of mashup. That is pretty dope to me.
And the art style is just
Yeah,
nostalgic.
yeah, it's very
Very
nostalgic.
nostalgic.
Yep.
Yeah.
And again, you can find this on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. So it's currently pretty much everywhere on all platforms if you guys want to grab that one. Yeah, that was epic. No pun intended.
I like that.
Pun was kind of
The
intended.
only game on this list that really caught my attention, to be honest with you, was the Legend of Zelda game.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the Legend of Zelda as well because this looks very different, right? It's because it's not as action oriented as mainline Zelda games, and in this one, you're actually playing as the actual like titular character, which is Zelda.
Hmm.
Like we were having this conversation off stream prior, right? And I was explaining that when I started playing my first introduction to the Legend of Zelda, I actually thought Link's name was Zelda because
Me too.
he's the character.
Same. I
He's
think
the
that's
character that I play.
everybody. Everybody.
Right.
Did you play the one on the Super Nintendo?
Yes,
Zelda?
that was
Yeah.
my first introduction to Zelda.
Yep.
Actually, no, the NES, the original. My first introduction was the original Zelda game, NES.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, and to see that now, this is like what probably the first time you are able to use the
Zelda.
actual, yeah, Zelda herself, and I think this is a very historical moment as well because it's the first time that the director of the game as well is a female. This is the first time a female will be directing a Zelda game as well, so it's
Nice.
twofold in that regard. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yep. Can I nitpick a little bit?
Oh, sure, for sure, John. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
So there's been a couple of games that employed this art style.
Mhm.
The Link's Awakening remake on the Switch, but also Pokemon Shining Pearl and Brilliant
Yep.
Diamond.
Yep.
And
Mhm.
I am not a fan of it. I
Me
think
neither.
It looks weird. It kind of reminds me of like claymation animations.
Yes, it does. You're
Yeah,
right.
You mind if I bounce off that point?
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So I agree with you. When it came to the Pokemon games, I did not like it. But you know the main reason why I didn't like it, because Legend of Arceus was releasing at the same time, and I was like, why are we going back to the chibi style when we should be moving forward with Pokemon?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, yo, I don't know. I didn't really like it. But in a game like this, I actually think it makes sense.
Right.
I actually think it makes sense, especially for the people who were fans of the nostalgic, pixelated, what was it, 8-bit Legend of Zelda?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But to me, this is not reminiscent of 8-bit style at all.
No, it's
They
not.
just have they have that
But I know
square-shaped-
I get what Heartless is saying though. It's like
square-shaped
it's still
thing.
holding up. It's trying to, I guess, not recreate, but kind of like honor that era in Zelda games.
Yeah, where every character is a block, a square. Every piece of land is a square.
Right.
All the trees are just 4 squares.
Mhm.
Our producer Jerem in the background, he's saying Mega Blocks, and
Mega Bloks.
Mega Blocks.
and it's an off-brand Lego like shape. So I can definitely see that. I agree. You know what I mean? But overall, I still am willing to give the game a shot. I want to play because it still looks fun to me. Like
Mhm.
I haven't played a game like this since I want to say has anybody ever played Tunic?
No.
Tunic. That
Bro,
sounds- that sounds
Tunic-
familiar. Yeah.
Tunic is a phenomenal game, bro. Tunic, do not let the pretty colors fool you in that game. That game is super difficult. Tunic
Okay.
is a super difficult game.
It
But it's-
literally just looks like a Fox Link.
Exactly.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yes.
Game. I haven't played it.
Don't sleep on that game,
This
Jay.
is
I
just a
promise
Fox
you.
Link.
Yeah, don't sleep on that game. Do
Yeah.
not sleep on that game. That game is very advanced, right?
Ooh,
And
there's
it
a-
doesn't hold your hand throughout the game. Like you got to figure it out, and you figure it out by dying. And it's a roguelike as well. So if you die,
We all gotta die sometime.
I mean, but if you die, you basically lose all your progress unless you go back to claim it. You know what Souls like games do to
Yeah.
people? Yeah, so
Yeah,
it has
yeah.
those elements in it as well.
I like that.
It is amazing, bro.
Can I plug in another game that kind of has a similar aesthetic that I think I enjoyed? I don't know if anybody played Death's Door on the PS5.
I don't think I have. Let me look that up.
Yeah, you can look it up.
Death's Door.
Yeah, that game is challenging as hell.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
I know
crazy. It's
this.
the same exact art style.
Yep, same art style. Yep.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Death's Door. No. I beat this game on stream. What am I talking about?
Oh,
this is
did
one of my
you?
favorite games. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
it's
I'm
a really
such an
good game.
idiot.
This man forgot one of his favorite
Bro,
games.
I know because I didn't remember the name.
That's
but
how I know
I'm
he's trust.
I'm such an idiot, bro.
You get low cash.
I love this game so much. I have one achievement left to fully complete this game, Jay, and it's the
Nice.
umbrella challenge. To
Got
beat
it.
the game just using an umbrella. It's the only
Okay.
thing left.
I haven't beaten it yet, but I've been enjoying it. Yeah.
Bro, the game is dope. The game is so dope, bro.
This is what I play mostly on my Backbone.
Yeah.
If you guys know what Backbone is. So,
Yeah, I know the Backbone. Yeah. But yeah, this Death's Door is amazing. I love the game. Heartless, I think you should also try this game. Might not be your style of game, but like if you play it, if you're into like game like RPG games, I think you would. And not only that, the story of Death's Door
Amazing.
is pretty dope, bro, because
Top tier.
you're a part of a secret agency pretty much, and they're all kind of like Reapers. It's fire,
Yeah.
bro.
And the boss fights. Talk
The
about
boss fights are sick, bro. The boss
Y'all
fights are
seen the
sick.
Zelda game though?
Yeah, it is. Zelda game is amazing. I'm looking forward to playing this, bro. I am.
$70 though.
I think it is $70.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I'm pretty sure it is $70. Let me.
I
see.
don't have enough.
I take issue with
to
that.
afford these games.
And
Take
that you-
issue with the pricing on that. Yeah.
And let me explain something to you. Just know that price is not going to drop. So if you don't decide to buy that game at any point, you might not decide. If you don't think you're gonna buy this game now, I don't think you're gonna buy it later either. Because the thing with Switch games, they don't drop in price. Nintendo products in
Switch is
general.
outdated.
Bro, not even, because I still see games that are still freaking expensive on the Switch still,
Yeah.
or older consoles.
You
Because
see,
now it's
$60
rare.
games on the Wii U.
Let me go look. I don't want to lie. The Wii U is currently, bro. Walmart still has the Wii U for $248.
That's despicable.
Yep.
Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. Which one is this? And this is at GameStop, by the way. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker for the Wii U is $54.99.
They're well in.
That's actually crazy.
I had to check this just now to see if Heartless had a heart attack because I didn't hear him just now. He paused.
I had to gather my thoughts. That's actually wild.
Yeah, bro. So you see, like they don't drop in price. They actually go up in price. Because look at this. Legend of Zelda for Wii U, Twilight Princess. People are actually selling this shit pre-owned for $134.99. So they don't go down in price. They go up.
Yeah. The Nintendo needs to do better. I feel like that's the one issue I have with Nintendo. Their pricing.
Yeah, price model is
policy.
crazy.
Yep.
But you know what's crazy too? I didn't know Breath of the Wild was actually on the Wii U. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a Wii U version, and it's still $80 for the Wii U.
Yeah, that's crazy. Selling an outdated title for $80 is crazy.
$80, bro. Again, there are more games that we actually have on this list, chat. So don't forget, we actually have an official Reddit page. Go check that out. We will drop the links. Expect the links to pop up at some point in like T-minus a few. Oh, never mind. It's already there. It's already there. Shout out to the producer, Jerm. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. Yeah, but that's insane. That's insane. It's a $70 game. That's insane. So yeah, let's move on to the meat and the potatoes of this show, guys. But before we do that, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also subscribe to the KXI Network while you're at it. We got a bunch of content that we're about to hit y'all with, bro. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love it. So far, Guilty as Charged is the first show to officially start on the KXI Network. And so far, we've been having great reception to the show.
How many views do we get up to?
I didn't check the last one, but I know the first one we're pretty close to 1,000 views.
939 views for the first episode, the pilot experimental episode of Guilty as Charged.
Right,
Nice.
and that means people actually like it. We also have 3 viewers on YouTube. Shout out to our YouTube viewers currently right now on Gamer Actual Podcast. But yeah, let's get to the meat and potatoes of what was that song? I just got a loud ass sound in my ear, but I don't know what that was.
Yeah, it's not from us.
Yeah, I heard it. Oh, we got a new follower. Thank you for that new follower. Appreciate you, by the way. Easy, please, man. I hope I'm not butchering the name, but easy, please. Let's say that, or easy puzzle. I hope I'm not butchering that. Stop breaking. No, I'm not breaking anything, Reaper. Welcome in, Reaper. By the way, I didn't see you there. How you doing? Yeah, but yeah, let's go move on to the meat and potatoes of this podcast. Now, number one, the PS Pro pre-order sell within minutes. So they basically sold out within minutes, right? The PS4 Pro 30th anniversary edition sold out immediately in both the UK and the US. Scalpers have already begun selling the console on eBay, with some posting listing as high as $10,000. You gotta be shitting me.
That's crazy.
Only what? Only 12,300 of these exclusive PS5 Pro 30th anniversary edition consoles were made. I don't know how many of those were already sold out. Was it all of them? Was it all of them?
I think so. It sold out everywhere.
That's crazy. So Germ, our producer Germ, is telling me that it's selling for £10,000, not dollars. So £10,000.
It's even worse. Yeah.
That's even worse because that pounds is stronger than the US dollar currently.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So before we even get into your thoughts, guys, I want to read off of Game Rant's article here. It says the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary edition has already sold out with scalpers now attempting to resell the exclusive console online. This special version of the PS5 Pro offered a sleek callback to the original PlayStation, but gamers were immediately met with disappointment when trying to pre-order. When the PS5 Pro was first announced in early September, there was an immediate backlash concerning the console's steep price tag. However, the reveal of this PS5 Pro 30th anniversary edition grabbed the attention of many fans from the unique design and color palette. This mirrors the original 1994 PlayStation console. The machine's retro appearance had many excited for pre-sale to go live, but being able to snag one of the exclusive goods has proven to be far more difficult than many were hoping. Now, of course, it's gonna be. I feel like this is kind of reminding me back to pandemic era when the PlayStation 5 was released during the pandemic, and it was the same situation. They ballooned the price of the console, right? I think personally, I don't know what was the price. What was the price tag? The original price tag for the PS5 Pro, the 30th anniversary. I feel like I missed the price. Was it $1,000? I said the anniversary edition cost
bundle,
900. Yeah, so it's $1,000 pretty much, right?
The bundle.
Yeah, the bundle is $1,000, which is again crazy to even think about, right? And now somebody is you're telling me that people are reselling this for $10,000.
You know what's crazy? You would think that they would learn from the PS5 original release, because scalping kind of ruined that process for everybody. You know, I was lucky enough to get my copy like 2 months after release, but it was very difficult. I went in stores, I couldn't find it in stores. And then you had to join this long ass queue on the PlayStation
online
website to get your copy, and it was ridiculous.
Me too. I had to do something similar, but it was with Walmart.
Right.
Yeah.
So so I'm kind of disappointed that Sony didn't, consider that this might happen again and like set up measures to ensure that their customers can get their consoles.
Yeah, you would think that, because that happened before, you would have, things in place to like prevent this from happening. But clearly, is it a matter of not caring, or it's just a massive
oversight? Because the quicker they sell, the better it is for them. The more numbers they have to report.
Now, because the demand's now higher for PlayStation
Yep.
products, so now they can re-release another like, oh, based on what happened, we're gonna drop another batch of these consoles, and it's gonna go again like hotcakes.
Yep.
Yeah. So Germ Backstage is saying that the bundle's $1,200, $1,199, but I'm looking at PlayStation.com and it says it's $999.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
so I don't know.
there might be
Can you
different
send us
bundles.
the link, please?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it might be different bundles. Let's fact check that real quick.
It could be also like where you're purchasing, because
There's also
just
that.
like PC parts. If you go on Nvidia's website, you'll see a 4080 priced at like $699 or whatever. But
Mhm.
if you buy it on Amazon or B&H or Newegg or anything, you're not paying $699 for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me double check. PlayStation 30th anniversary price. All right, so I'm on the PlayStation Network, the PlayStation website. I don't see any prices here. See full details. Find out more. I don't know where Heartless. Where did you find that, Heartless?
I just Googled the PS5 Pro bundle, and under popular products, it says PlayStation.com PS5 Pro console 30th anniversary limited editional bundle.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, so again, I
Yeah.
feel like it's going back to what Jay said. It depends on where.
hmm
I think it comes down to where.
oh, here's the link. Here's the link.
I found it too. I actually found it. It's $9.99. Yeah, and this is coming officially from PlayStation. It's $9.99.
Can we talk about what you get in the bundle?
Please let the people know what we get in the bundle, because this is crazy.
So $9.99 gives you obviously the console, a stand.
Mm-hmm.
You get, it's from the image at least, it seems you get 2 controllers. I'm not seeing it listed anywhere.
Yeah,
But it does seem that you get 2 controllers.
I see it. I'm actually looking at it right now. It says what's in the box: limited edition PS5 Pro console, limited edition DualSense Edge wireless controller. So you get the DualSense Edge. So that's actually pretty cool. Limited edition.
That's the one with the back buttons.
Yes,
Yeah.
you get one DualSense Edge and one DualSense wireless controller. So you get the regular PlayStation controller and the DualSense Edge. That's actually not bad. Now that I think about it, that's actually kind of not bad.
How much value is that right there in the bundle?
The DualSense Edge is actually a
Only like
$200 console.
$200. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a $200 controller.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's bro. I don't know. Now that I think about it, limited edition console cover for the disc drive, limited edition vertical stand, 2 terabyte hard drive, a horizontal stand feet, HDMI cable. Those don't really count because they have to come with the freaking product. Original PlayStation controller style cable connecting. Okay, that's dope. 4 PlayStation shaped cable ties, PlayStation stickers, limited edition PlayStation poster, paper clips for PlayStation paper clips.
I know you didn't
materials.
just do paper clips.
They said paper clips. Bro,
I know you didn't.
Bro,
just do
I
paper
swear to
clips.
God, they added paper clips to the features that like what's in the box. PlayStation and paper clips.
Did they list the Air?
And the bags that came in it. So they have even like printed materials. Don't know what that is actually. And Astro's Playroom pre-installed, but that's actually a free game.
Either way,
on
that's free
PlayStation,
either way.
So it's like that's not really a feature that is added to the game. But
Cash. I'm surprised they didn't list it. It comes with a manual, right?
right, and all that other stuff.
I'm surprised they don't list the dead skin matter,
Right.
the particles in there.
Yeah,
Like,
it comes with a power brick, by the way, guys. You get a
Right.
free power brick.
Like the power brick that should be included in getting the game. Like, come on, bro.
What's nice though, 2 terabytes is nice. I'm not
2 terabyte is nice, and the DualSense Edge is actually a great addition. To know that you are getting 2 separate controllers,
Mhm.
a Pro controller and a regular controller. I think that's not bad for $1,000, to be honest.
You
Now
see
that
what
I think
Reaper
about
said?
it, what Reaper saying?
He said this just tells me the markup on the standalone product is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they can
yeah, he's
afford
right.
to give us a $200 controller,
Right.
and it's only $1,000 for the bundle. Comes with a CD drive. Am I wrong?
Hmm.
It comes with the what was it? The stand
Yeah.
Mhm.
that which was previously
It
sold
doesn't.
separately, right?
Yeah, it doesn't come with the CD drive, by the way. You got to still buy that separately.
Oh, it doesn't come with it.
No, you have to buy that separately. It says
Oh,
the drive. So it says console cover for disc drive. So you get the console cover, but
oh,
not the disc drive. You get the
oh.
console cover,
That's
but
Okay,
not the
interesting.
disc drive,
my
right?
bad.
So you
Yeah,
still have
that's
to
an
pay the
interesting
extra
choice.
80. So if you want to get that drive, that drive is going to be $80. So it's now 1,080 pretty much.
You know, I at least gotta. I gotta give them props for it being modular. At least, if you don't want it, you save money. If you do want it, you spend the
You
money.
spend your money. Yeah, I do like that idea as well. I do like that idea as well.
Do you also get the charging stand for in the bundle,
It
or do you
looks
have to
like
buy
you
that
do, but I
separately?
don't see it mentioned here because they're showing it unless it's just something that is a part of the whole theme. They're just showing you that you can get a themed version of that charging stand, but I don't see it
Because
in. Wait a
on
minute.
the cash on the image they show the charging stand. They also show the controller case.
Exactly.
I'm
So,
like,
but I don't original PlayStation controller style cable connector housing, unless that's what that is. I don't think so. No, no, it's not. I see the cable connector housing. I see it. Never mind. Um, limited edition vertical stand console covering this dual sense. No, you're right. The charging station is with it. The dual limited edition dual sense charging station. It's there.
okay,
So it does come with it. Now, this is actually a pretty good deal.
yeah.
Reaper got a good point over here.
What did Reaper say?
He said a Blu-ray drive is $20 to $40 retail. Don't give him credit for that, which is true.
It's true.
But
It's
the
true.
concept would be cool if the numbers made sense.
Right.
Mhm.
But I'm saying, given all the stuff that you're getting here, I don't see it as kind of like a bad deal. I know what
Except
Reaper's saying.
except
Mhm.
if you can get it,
Except if you can get it.
if you can get it, you know.
Right. Yeah.
And you
But
know what's crazy about the scalping situation is that there are actual people out there who would drop 10K on eBay to get one of these.
you are telling me that's
Yeah,
something I
it's
know for a
ridiculous.
There's
fact,
definitely
bro.
some rapper out there that has already dropped 10K just to make this an easy transaction for himself.
Yep.
Yeah, just to get over it. And I feel like a lot of collectors too would probably do the same thing.
Germ said $1,000 is still a lot for any console, and I want to agree.
Yeah, I do.
But they've set a new standard now, and you know it's like
It's the same thing about games. Like think about when they made like we said with 2K. 2K was the first $70 game. Right? And then after that, what happened? The industry
game.
followed suit.
yep.
And I promise you, bro, mark my words, when Grand Theft Auto comes out next
It's gonna be
year,
$150.
That'd be crazy.
that is whatever Call of Duty comes out as, bro, is going to be the new standard of games. I can already feel it. They might go up to about 80. I'm gonna be generous and say about 80. I don't know about you guys. What do you
I
guys
think you're being generous.
for
I'm being generous?
for GTA,
Yeah, for GTA 6. I think
it's
they're
gonna
gonna
be
go up to it.
$100. It's gonna be $100.
You think so?
I think so. Yep.
Damn. Yeah, I was being generous then. Damn. That's wild.
And this is just my speculation, obviously.
Yeah. But one in the chat if you guys agree with Jay. Two in the chat if you disagree.
Germ said the Nintendo Switch 2 is estimated to be $599, $600. That is crazy.
That is crazy for a game that is friggin'
It's
going to
basically
be
a
as powerful as
a
PS4.
PS4, right?
Rest in peace to my Pokemon dreams.
Oh boy.
Estimated
buying
though.
that.
I don't even want to knock that yet until I see, because right now, how much is the Switch? The Switch is like $200, right? 300.
Three.
I think they'd probably try to keep that price point. You don't think so?
I would hope so.
They'd be
Yeah.
tripping if they don't.
All right,
I do-
unless they mark, the only way I can see that kind of making sense is if they mark down the value of the Switch, to then have the new console be the $300 price point. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
I
Yeah, I
just
think
don't
so.
see why anyone would spend $1,000 on a console right now when you can just go spend $1,200 and have a kick-ass computer.
Exactly.
That's true. That's true. I mean, Reaper said it a couple of weeks ago.
And IPs aren't that like great anymore. So
Right?
Bro,
You know,
they all end up coming to PC anyways.
exactly.
Yeah, except for
God of War
Nintendo.
hit the PC. You know.
Yeah.
Except for go to hell, Nintendo.
You know, I actually got my PS5 so I could play God of War.
Oh, really?
Guess what? Guess
It's
what?
on PC
Guess
now.
what?
Now it's on PC.
Guess what?
Uh-huh.
I'm playing it, and I never had a PlayStation 5.
Exactly.
And they're both on there now. They're both on there, and Spider-Man is about to follow suit because Miles Morales is already on PC, and the original Spider-Man is already on PC.
And the
Spider-Man
longer
2 is
this
gonna be there
goes,
too.
the time between releases is gonna get smaller and
Shorter.
smaller and smaller.
PlayStation already said they want to do day and date. They already said that.
Bro, I actually though I don't even agree with console exclusives. I don't know why any company would be like, "Hey, we want to cut our chance of making money off."
Mhm.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
get to sell the console too, though. So yeah, that's
Right.
kind of the point, I think.
So in related news, right? eBay users threaten to steal PS5 Pros from scalpers, right? This is another article from the Gamer. PS5 Pro pre-orders went live today in the UK, including the hotly anticipated 30th anniversary bundle. As you would expect, they sold out almost immediately as scalpers swept up orders and resold them on eBay for upwards of £10,000, which some people even added to their baskets. You fucking crazy. I'm not doing that. In in response to a users known as X9D71 listed on PS5 Pro's anniversary limited edition bundle for just 99p. So I don't know what that means. To lure in would-be buyers to see if they could warn against paying extraordinary. What the hell is okay? Am I blind?
Possibly cash.
I can't say the word. I'm trying to say the word
Extortionary? Is it?
No, extortionate prices. There we go.
Okay.
It's the Jamaican. I was trying to keep the Jamaican at bay while I say it, and that's
Extortionary.
Somebody hit that clip button.
To clip that.
That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to keep the Jamaican at bay, bro. Extortionary prices to scalpers, but that's not the best part. The listing also threatens to steal console from scalpers directly before they ever get their hands on the console. But yeah, that's
ridiculous.
it. That is ridiculous, bro. The fact that they're planning on, and this is going back to what I said previously when during the pandemic, it's the same thing. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, listen, it's crazy that, like, I wonder if any other companies have things in place for that. I mean, I could be wrong, but what do you think?
I don't know why they handle it the way they do.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna make a product like this, why not just make two different colors for the PlayStation 5 Pro and have this just be one of them?
No, so the idea is behind this. It's the 30th anniversary, so it's they're building.
So they intentionally want it to be a collector's item, which people sell for a marked up value.
Yes, pretty much. That's exactly what they're going for.
I mean, if that's their intention, then if you're a collector, you buy it. If you're not a collector, you buy the regular one.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So yeah, let's switch up topics a little bit. All right. So Sony's State of Play. Did anybody get to watch Sony's State of Play? No?
I didn't.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. So there's a number of games that got released or got shown off, rather at the PlayStation State of Play. Some were hotly anticipated, but some had people scratching their heads a little bit. So first off, we saw the PS4 Pro, and these are the games that got enhanced by the PS4 Pro. Stellar Blade, Jedi Survivor, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear, and Resident Evil are all the games that are going to be basically improved by the PS5 Pro. Sorry, right? And now these are the games that got announced. So Sucker Punch just revealed Ghost of Yote, which I think looks pretty cool. Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remastered, which is something we're going to be touching more on afterwards. Legacy of Kain. Now, this is something I am very excited for because it's a game that I've seen in like passing, and I thought it was cool, but I never got to play as a kid, right? So the fact that it's now in a re-release, I have Legacy of Kain 2 on PC currently, but the fact that they re-release 1 and 2, I'm super excited to get into that. Then they got Astro gets a free DLC update, Stellar Blade as well, and I think it's already live. The Stellar Blade is already live. Correct me if I'm wrong. With 2B from what is that franchise? Heartless, help me out here.
Near
Near,
Automata.
right? So 2B is already in the game, and then they have Helldivers 2 getting updates as well. But I still am not able to play Helldivers 2 on my PC. Don't know why. Tried multiple times.
Get your money
Still
back.
not on. All right, and Monster Hunter Wilds also got announced for a February 28th, 2025 release date. I know someone particularly in the chat is looking forward to that. Shout outs to the homie Pinksy Game. Yeah.
He responded almost immediately.
Monster Hunter, I saw you, bro. Listen, bro, I see you, bro. I see you. So, what games do you think what games are you guys mostly looking forward to from that announcement? I know you guys didn't get to see it, but like based on what I've listed, Heartless.
I think the responsible thing to do if you get a PlayStation 5 Pro is to sell that shit on eBay, buy a regular PlayStation 5, and don't worry about this list at all, and just rock out with the games available to you.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Jay, what are your thoughts?
So, I'm not a big fan of remasters for games that are in the same decade. So
that's a very interesting one. Keep going. We can talk about it right now.
Yeah. So I guess I'm looking forward to new titles. I think.
Yeah.
I might check out Ghost of Yote. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I still haven't played Ghost of Tsushima yet. I have it. I just haven't played it yet.
Me too. I have it, and I have it
on my list.
It's on my list, bro.
It's on my list.
You have it, Heartless?
Nope. Nope. But
yeah.
Have you noticed I've been getting my hands on these kinds of games lately?
Heartless is turning into like a true gamer, bro. Like
Ghost of Tsushima was on my list.
Mm-hmm.
So then I seen this and I was like, oh.
So one major thing for Ghost of Yote, there are people who have issues with Ghost of Yote, and I think this is a three-pronged situation based on what I've noticed, right? So there are people who wish that they actually went back to the original character, which is Jin Sakai, and people are hoping to see a continuation of his story. But based on what Sucker Punch was saying, is they've already done his story pretty much, and they just feel like it's time for them to move on to somebody else, which I'm totally fine with. It's totally fair. And then there's another subset of people, which is I saw this clip going around from Asmongold where it's like, do I got to play a chick? And I'm like, I mean, we play chicks in other games. I don't see why this is a problem. But hey,
so many games I play chicks.
So many games I play chicks.
Smash Bros. I play chicks. Street Fighter. I play
Stellar
chicks.
Blade is right here.
So many games that I play chicks.
Right, Stellar Blade is already here. Horizon Zero Dawn is also on this list. Yeah. Tomb Raider, like I don't see the issue here. So, but again, I'm not really talking about that per se. But then there are people who are more focused on the actress herself that is playing I don't remember what the character's name is, right? And I'm guessing people have an issue with the actor being some kind of activist. But again, if that does not affect the gameplay, I don't necessarily have an issue. This is just my standpoint on this entire thing. I don't know about you guys.
So you're saying some people don't want to play the game simply because they don't agree with the actress who portrays the main character in Ghost of Yote.
Yes. I don't care about that. Like it's not if it's not affecting the story.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the game. Though.
It doesn't affect the story.
These type of people? I always wonder, like, are you investigating every single voice actor for all the titles you?
Not only that, are you investigating the developers? Are you investigating the money hats? Are you investigating everything? Mm-hmm. Do you investigate the clothes that you wear?
The clothes that you wear that are being made by child labor in a country where their month's income is like 25 cents. Like,
right. are you also investigating the phone companies that you buy your phones from? Because if we're going to talk about iPhones, bro,
it's a very unrealistic standard to live
right.
by.
I think it's a holier than thou standpoint.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So I don't care about that.
Right.
I really don't.
Unless it's something egregious, there's no reason to have that.
Exactly. That's a different, because this person is just probably just on their perspective, I guess.
I can think back to I don't know if there's any Genshin Impact players. That's a game I used to play. I don't play it anymore. But there was some I don't want to say drama that's gonna over simplify what the issue was. The voice actor for a character called Tanari in the game had done some crazy egregious shit. I'm not gonna mention what it is on stream. And they had to recast somebody else to redo all the voice lines for Tanari. That's a reason to boycott a game.
Right. I definitely can agree on. But when it comes to ideology, bro, if it's not affecting the game, I don't care.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't care. I really don't. Like I said, the one game that I'm really looking forward to is Legacy of Kain here, and this is a remake. So that's crazy that my most anticipated game is a remake, but it's because I kind of have this weird attachment to this game because I've read about the stories, and I think the story is very interesting in Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain. So I'm very excited to get into this. Very excited.
Nice.
But yeah, and Monster Hunter Wilds is another game that I think people are also very excited to try out. Pal World, something I forgot to mention, will also be coming to PlayStation at some point. I know Joe TJ, he's a Pokemon purist. He doesn't like Pal World. That's actually very sad.
You really gotta try Pal World.
I am not going to try Pal World. I'm sorry.
All right, what if we played it on stream and you watch us play it?
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just not going to engage.
Why? Heartless, we're going to do that with a guest star, and we want Jay to watch as we play, and I want you to give us...
I'm just going to be shitting on the game the whole time. You sure you want that?
Why?
What do you want to know?
What do you not like about it?
Cash said it already, so I'm just gonna repeat. I'm a purist. Pokemon was the first franchise
but it's not. So
the thing is,
yeah, it's not.
They're not.
The characters look like
some of these monsters are the same exact models,
almost one to one. Yes, I know.
They're almost one to one.
But mechanics wise,
Pokemon.
There's nothing original about the game. There's nothing original. It doesn't play.
There's nothing original about the game.
There's nothing original about Pal World.
Whose man is this?
Pal World is a mashup. It's a mashup of 5 different games.
What are you talking about? They got Glocks.
They
gave Pikachu a Glock. What are you talking
about? You're funny.
No.
Pal World is basically Rust if it was in Pokemon. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro.
I never played Rust.
Bro, that is such a wild stance. What makes you think that Pokemon...
Not to mention the themes of slavery.
On the Monster Hunter genre of game.
You can also eat them.
No, I never said that. I never said. I played different... You can eat the monsters. What the heck?
You can eat them.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You can eat people.
Bro,
now,
I don't recall that one.
Can I respond to Heartless?
Yeah.
I never said that Pokemon company should have a monopoly on monster collecting or monster hunting titles. There's so many other games that do the same genre, but they don't copy shit one for one. That's what I have a problem with. The art style is too much like Pokemon. It's almost like they were taking a shot at Pokemon Company. That's just my take. Yeah.
Sorry, Lucky. My apologies. I don't know why it doesn't just change automatically, but it's supposed to.
Germ said free the Pokemon gameplay.
Yo, the Pokemon experience has never given us anything like this.
Welcome in, Lucky Gadget Girl. I appreciate
turn it down. But Germ said that Pokemon Shadow dropped. What does that mean? They officially, not Pokemon, Power World Shadow dropped. They officially released.
They didn't announce it. They just dropped it on the store.
Yeah, the day they announced it was the day that it was on PlayStation Store.
Wow.
Yeah. What I would like to see though is crossplay. If they did crossplay, that would be even more amazing.
It's not crossplay.
No, it's not. It's not. I think I don't think Xbox and PC is crossplay either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
it would be great if they did though.
Hold on. Jay said there's nothing original about the game.
Hmm.
How many goddamn shooters do we got in today's society? How many shooters do we have?
A lot. Yeah.
Yo,
That's-
we'll release 8 fighting games in a year, and we'll all be like, "Yo, let's get it." $80 on Tekken, $60 on Street Fighter, $60 on Under Night.
Mm.
Yo, and we just keep eating them up. But nah, and they come out with one game where you throw a ball and you catch a monster that looks cute as fuck. Yo, mind you, where show me a Pokemon game in which you can fly on a Pokemon. Show me.
A lot.
Where you can traverse the map.
A lot. Scarlet Violet. What are you talking about?
Nah, no, you can actually traverse the map.
I mean, it's the function. The function is different because in Scarlet Violet it's more like gliding. But
That's what I'm saying.
It's
No, Power you can actually fly, but I don't.
Yeah.
You got like massive
Legends.
I almost said Pokemon. You got like massive pals you can fly on. Like,
Bro,
dragons.
I'm gonna be honest. When Heartless and I started playing that game, we just call them Pokemon. Like, there's,
you see what I mean?
I mean, it just because they are like, but the gameplay is fun. The
Yeah.
gameplay is fun.
Gameplay
But
is
then again,
fun.
yeah, but we're not Pokemon purists. Not only that,
And have
it's fun
fun.
to play
Like I'm
with
not
friends.
gonna yuck your yum. I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm not gonna play it.
No,
No,
I'm
but-
yucking your yum.
I know.
I think, but what I'm saying is, it's more fun when you play it friends though, and I think that's where the game shines the most. It's very fun. So, but yeah, I get it. I'm not trying to convince you to play Power, even though I kind of am, because I would like for you to try it and play with us. But hey, you win some.
The little army of Pokemon slaves.
Bro, I'm saying though, you can even protect your base
Hold
with
on.
these pals, bro.
I got a point to make.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what's up?
Power World gets sued by Nintendo
For patent laws, by the way, not for character.
for patent laws, and then Sony introduces Power World on its store.
Yeah,
They know something.
So either they firmly believe
in Power World.
in Power World and their ability to beat this,
Mhm.
or one could say they didn't have a big announcement, so maybe they don't have much confidence, and they had to release it anyways.
I mean,
Interesting
you could
pick.
say
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yeah, I guess.
interesting,
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
It could go either way.
It could go
Mhm.
either way. But Sony did have intentions to like launch like a Pal World, even spin-off series like a TV show and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really don't know.
Germ said games copy other games, all gameplay all the time. Batman is a great example. Yeah. Yeah.
What
Sure.
Batman? What did Batman copy?
I'll let Germ take that. Yeah.
I'm not really sure. But if you're talking about the Arkham series, Arkham was, I guess you could say Arkham kind of copied the Spider-Man game, but Batman took that to a whole other level. They evolved that gameplay, and then Spider-Man came back and kind of improved on that as well. So it's like, but I think this is
that's different though, Cash.
Yeah.
This is like this is like we're I think we're conflating like a genre of
Mhm.
games
right.
with like buying an Adidas shoe
Mhm.
or an Adidas shoe. You know what I mean? Like it's two different issues. Like,
Right.
are you buying a knockoff of this thing, or are you buying a Nike Air Max, which is kind of similar to the
Right.
Adidas? Like,
Mhm.
I think it's two different things. Yeah.
Yeah, so Jeremy's, I guess he's hinting to the fact that the combat system, which I do agree that a lot of games started to copy the Batman
Arkham series.
Yeah.
the Arkham's like the locomotive combat is what they called it, right? So it's like it's very free flow. It's a free flow combat system. So they had the counter and everything. You can go nonstop until your opponents were down. And I thought that was pretty cool.
Kind of has that flow to it.
Kind of, sort of,
yeah.
but I think Arkham definitely put that on a different level, bro. They brought it to a next level. It made the gameplay less beat 'em up and was more methodical of like a combat system, which I loved. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, there was also another announcement in regards to the Ghost of Yote. Sucker Punch is also saying they're planning on doing other spin-offs beyond Ghost of Yote. Let's read this from VGC. And it says Sucker Punch is planning to spin off projects beyond the newly announced Ghost of Tsushima follow up, Ghost of Yote. That's according to New York Times interview with Ghost of Yote creative director Nate Fox and Jason Cano. The peer, who once again served as creative directors to the project, spoke to the publication about newly announced game, which is set 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima. Damn, that's a long time. That's a really long time. 300 years. I wonder if that's why this character has like guns and stuff. Probably. The
Mm.
article also notes that the announcement of Ghost of Yote retrospectively changes Ghost of Tsushima from a standalone game to the start of a franchise, which it says will include at least one movie and another spin off. Ghost of Tsushima movie is currently in the works and will be directed by Chad Stahelski, John Wick Chapter 4 director. That's crazy to think about that. That means the actions kind of probably be insane if you think about that, right? Because Chad Stahelski is actually pretty good in his, because he's a choreographer and a fight choreographer turned director. So if he doesn't know anything, he knows fighting.
He knows this.
Yes, he knows fighting. So this should be very interesting, guys. But yeah, what are your thoughts? What do you think about them having a spin-off of this another spin-off, should say, of this project,
An
and
anthology.
having and also having a movie?
The movie sounds sick.
Yeah, movie sounds sick. I think I'm trying to find an analog to that. Probably like the Shogun TV series would probably be a closer representative of that, or comparison, should say. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's move on. We're gonna move on to our new segment. There's something I wanted to add to our shows, which eventually is gonna happen, guys. So I want you to prep you. I want to prep you beforehand that each segment we're gonna start breaking it up into a way where it's more tasteful and you guys can really get a sense of, oh, we're on to a new segment. I don't know what that looks like yet. I'm gonna troubleshoot with the guys. But yeah, let's move on to the other section, right? We're gonna skip this segment, right? We're gonna move
Mhm.
on to something else because the homie Joe TJ, we don't want to keep him here for too long. So we're gonna switch up, move over to the gamer reactual section,
The gamer
right?
actual reactual.
But I don't know. I think gamer actual reactual is a lot. I
Yeah.
want gamer reactual because it's just a play on gamer actual. Gamer reactual.
So it's settled. The gamer actual just kidding. The gamer reactual.
All right, so this is Gamer Actual, right? And this segment, what we do is we go over like some topical questions of the industry, and what we I extend that question to the panel, and by proxy the audience, which is our current viewers, and see where they fall in terms of this entire segment. So the question of today is, what is worth being called a remaster, right? So given the recent releases or re-releases of games like Lollipop Chainsaw, Horizon Dawn Remastered, which again I don't agree that this game is already coming out, Dead Rising, and which other game? There's another game that I missed here. Let me go down to this list real quick. Sorry, guys. Um, there's also Final Fantasy, which is of recent memory. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth,
Mhm.
Anno 1503, History Edition, Battletoads. I don't necessarily consider Battletoads a It's a reboot, not a remake. So I think that is kind of different. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Well, I guess all the Call of Duty Modern Warfare series. I want to ask you guys, Jay, I'm going to ask you first, and then we can
Yeah.
extend it to Heartless. What is your thought? I know you kind of shared it earlier. What is your thought about like having remaster, and what do you think is the right way to approach a remaster?
Um, I think, and this is obviously my personal opinion, I think remastered titles should be older than a decade because Personally, I don't replay games a lot. I beat a game, I put it down, shelf it, move on. Right. If I'm gonna replay a game, for the sake of it just looking nicer,
Right.
I'm not gonna play something I played in the last decade. It's too recent for me. So that's just me. I need some time for nostalgia to build for me, personally.
True.
Yeah.
Perfect example. What's it called? Last of Us. Last of Us remastered. Last of Us 2 remastered came out mere 4 years after the original, like Last of Us 2. Like, I don't see how that makes you barely saw any improvements in graphical quality. There's nothing that looks different. It's just slightly more polished. I don't think that is a justification for you to re-release a game unless you're trying to boost sales of that game to make it mark some kind of like historical value, highest selling game that is XYZ. I think that is the purpose.
A milestone.
A milestone. And I think that's what this is, because they re-released the game to then, because I'm pretty sure it still goes towards the IP of Last of Us 2 in general, instead of like say this is the Last of Us 2 remaster sales. You know what I'm saying? If they judge based on the merit of the Last of Us 2 as opposed to just a remaster. Right. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're doing.
If there hasn't been like major leaps in like gaming hardware, I just don't see the point of it, because then what about the experience is going to change,
Right. Exactly.
So like, I think a great example of a remaster is Crysis, the Crysis series, because when I played Crysis, I played Crysis on I can't remember what year. That's how long it was.
Bro, that was it was over 12 years ago, Jay, because we were still back home in Jamaica. Like,
exactly.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Bro, Crysis was a graphics whore's wet dream.
Yep.
You know what needs to remaster?
What?
The God of War trilogy.
The original trilogy.
The original trilogy. If they started a remake God of War 1, then 3 years later we got God of War 2, then no one will complain.
Nobody would. Yeah, I agree, because that's PS2 era, bro. God of War is
we
PS2
need that.
era.
I need that.
That would be crazy. You're right. I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Yo, if that game didn't get a remaster, then what do all these other games? 114 since 2020. 114 remastered games since 2020, guys. That's crazy.
You know which game I really want them to remaster?
What's that?
GTA San Andreas.
Ooh, they did. They did. But it fell flat because I wouldn't even consider that a remaster, bro.
I didn't. Did nothing.
It's a re-release on Twitch.
Yeah.
It was a re-release on Twitch. Yeah, it was a re-release. Not only Switch, they did a definitive edition, and it was buggy as hell. It was garbage.
That's crazy.
But I think what happened was Rockstar wasn't in charge of that remaster.
Jeremy has a great point as well, saying that fighting games that didn't have rollback back then, introducing them on remastered versions with rollback,
which is why we love the new Marvel vs. Capcom series, the fighting game collections.
A game that was well worthy of a remaster.
Exactly. I think the Final Fantasy VII remake is also a good example of a great remaster as well, because they essentially rebuilt the game from the ground up. Right, the combat is totally different. Like everything, it's more appealing to me as somebody who's was never a real fan of Final Fantasy, but now I'm intrigued to play it because I'm like, this is more action focused. I don't like the what would you call that?
Turn-based
strategy.
I actually love it.
There's some
Pokemon is turn-based, and
that's what
one of my favorite games from the PS1 era was Final Fantasy Tactics 7. That game was incredible. I played that. That's the only game I've beaten 5 times.
Oh, really?
Yep. The game is incredible. There's so many Easter eggs in there. It's worth replaying. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying though. But there's only a select few of games. Like Pokemon is one of them. Because I love Pokemon. I secretly love Pokemon. I don't love Pokemon like y'all love Pokemon, but I love Pokemon.
Do you play card games?
I do play card games. I play Marvel Snap all the time.
That's a turn-based game.
It is a turn-based game, but it's how they set it up. It is turn-based, but it's not at the
Nah,
same time
you're just
because
mad that you
He's
see
talking about
standing around
RPGs.
in the battle stand.
RPGs, yeah, turn-based RPGs is what he has a problem.
yeah, I'm not a fan of that because
No,
but
but if you break it down, they're all turn based.
no, they are. But when I don't know. It's just some games I'm okay with it, and then
Mhm.
other games I just
Yeah,
I
it's
can't get
because
into
you
it.
see them standing around with their swords, and you're like, "Yo, this guy should actually be moving around under my control."
No, because I love Chrono Trigger. One of my favorite
What do
games of
you?
all time is Chrono Trigger.
Oh wow, Cash. What do you think about the hybrid turn-based though? Like
Like what
let's
Final
see,
Fantasy
Final
7 was trying
Fantasy
to do.
13, Final Fantasy
I've
13,
never really looked. I never saw it.
Final
I don't.
Fantasy 15, where it's not really turn-based. It's live. What do you
And
call
then
it?
the action slows down for you to make a
Yes, the
decision.
action slows down for you to pick your
Oh,
spell or
I've
whatever.
never seen that. I'd have to
Yeah.
see it in
You've never
action.
played Final Fantasy 15?
No, I've never played any of the Final Fantasies.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
None.
And you know what's funny? So even Kingdom Hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you had a different button for different actions. You had like an attack button,
Mm-hmm.
and if you wanted to do like a spell to heal, you actually go through a menu to do all the stuff that you do through a menu, and it
I
you
started
run
playing
around.
Kingdom
So
Hearts
Kingdom Hearts was like the first introduction of
too.
stepping away from turn base to like let you swing and do all that, but all your other actions were through a menu.
Mm. Yeah, but
I gotta call it here then.
yeah, bro. Yo, by the way, guys, first and foremost, thank you for Joe today. He has to step off because he has a real job. What a loser! What a loser! What a loser!
Not a real. He's not an actual gamer.
No, he's not an actual gamer. So
I'm a
he has
part-time gamer. I'm a part-time gamer.
right? But he has to leave. But Jay, before you leave, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Gotcha. So first of all, it was my pleasure being a part of the show.
Love to have you, bro. Thank you.
The name is obviously Jolty, JOLTEJAY, and that's where you can find me on all platforms, Twitch and everything else. Catch me on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time for Guilty as Charged. That's our Guilty Gear game show. It's gonna be fun. Show up. I'll see you there. Peace.
All right, bro. Shout out to Joe TJ for being in here, bro. Have a good night, bro. Thank you for pulling up.
Bye.
Yeah, bro. All right. So, guys, Heartless, going back to what we were saying about this whole remakes. I think I'm gonna actually try a few of them, but like ultimately, what are your I think back to what Jay said, these games, there should be a time frame in which you're pulling these remakes from. Like if it's too recent, I don't think it makes sense.
Before we get into that, I want to say first of all, Prez, welcome in with the take that I couldn't agree with anymore. Kingdom Hearts 3 ruined it for me as well. I still love and appreciate the music and art style behind Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts 3 ruined it for me.
Yeah.
But anyways, Cash. So, as we were saying before, I definitely think that remasters, a lot of them are highly unnecessary.
I think so too.
I think they're highly unnecessary, and I think that unless you have like a major technological, like even like the Pokemon, what was it? Black and White remasters?
Yeah, Black and White remaster, yeah.
We didn't need to do that.
No, because
why did we need to do that? So a game like Soul Calibur 6, like Jeremy is saying, does not have rollback. That game could use a remaster, but unfortunately, I feel like Bandai Namco looks at Soul Calibur like the same way Sony almost looks at Concord. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, it's just not worth pumping more money into.
Right.
So I don't know. Last of Us did not need to happen.
Last of Us 2 didn't need that. I don't think Last of Us necessarily needed to happen when it did back then, because they also remade it one more time and they made it into Last of Us Part 1.
That's
just
crazy.
to match with Last of Us Part 2, and that's all they changed really. The name, of course, there were graphical upgrades, sure, but like Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2, just to kind of marry the two per se. I think another successful idea of a remake or a proper remake would be Resident Evil 4. That was also a good idea.
What about Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? If those games got remastered with the new capabilities they had. And you know what's crazy? aesthetically, it's not that far off
No.
from what Sonic looks like today
No, it's not.
because it was always simple character models. So they could remake Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 remastered in a collection. That thing would sell like hotcakes.
Facts. I agree. Sonic X Shadow Generation, I think, is also, I don't know if it's out yet, but I think that is also a remake, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think so, right? Yes, it is. It is a remake. And they have a new feature in that one where Shadow is being voiced by Keanu Reeves, which I think is super cool.
That's funny.
Yeah, because he's gonna play Shadow in the show, the movies. So that's cool.
Funny. I love that. They really did. They really did good with the whole Sonic universe. Now you got TV show, movies.
Bro, I love what they did. How they were able to successfully turn the Sonic movie into its own franchise. It didn't die with the first movie.
Yeah, no, for real. And they came a long way from the first.
Where it was.
Yes, they got bullied into doing it right, which is crazy.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta bully people. You know,
Yep,
sometimes the right thing to do.
Don't say that on the show.
Just bully people.
Don't say that on the show. But yeah, and now it has a 3-movie franchise, bro. Which
Yeah,
and it
nah,
keeps
I love
getting
it.
better and better because I
With
like
Jim
the
Carrey.
I like the action. Yeah, Jim Carrey elevated that movie. I think he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's switch things up a little bit.
Hold on. Before we do, please. I'm
Mhm.
looking at this list right here, and I'm seeing other games that I truly believe belong here. Metroid Prime Remaster. How do you feel about that?
Metroid Prime Remaster should happen. I do agree. I'm looking forward to that because that was GameCube. So
I feel like
that's pretty much PlayStation 2 era as well because GameCube, PlayStation era. GameCube and PlayStation 2 it's the same generation.
Dead Space.
We already had a remake for Dead Space.
No, do you think it should have happened?
When was the first one?
The first one was like, I don't know. I want to say
Let me
like
double check.
2010, but I could be wrong.
Dead Space. Not the remake.
2008, the first one came out.
Yeah,
That seems appropriate. Those kind of timelines seem appropriate for me.
Yeah, because it's over 10 years. When was the other one? When was the remake?
Persona 3 Reload? When was the original?
Persona 3
2006. That makes sense. Wow, 18 years. 18 years. That explains the hype that was behind this game when it came out.
Yeah.
I still have to finish it.
You have it?
A hater. What?
I didn't know you had it.
I do have it. It was gifted to me.
Super Mario 3D All Stars is also something that I think was well needed at the time of release. I think so. So Jeremy's saying Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. That would be freaking fire, though.
See what Reaper said?
What do you say?
Sega is doing so good with PR. Folks are starting to say they should re-enter the console space. No, they should probably just continue to become maybe a conglomerate.
Yeah, just continue their IPs because they have some strong IPs still. It speaks to the brand of Sega. Like the fact that they were able to remove themselves from the console war, but still keep their names
on both consoles.
Exactly. I think that was very brilliant. Capcom should enter the console space.
That's a wild take.
That's a very wild take. I
don't think any more consoles should be coming out. I think we should start removing consoles.
Wow.
The very beginning of it, I promise you, is the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck. Mark my words. If the Steam Deck can exist, one day your TV can just be one big Steam Deck. Promise you.
I mean, they're already kind of doing
5 years, maybe within like 8 years, we're going to be seeing, you can go to the store, Best Buy, you can buy a 30-inch monitor, and that monitor alone will be able to play games.
I think cloud, but because of the improvements of cloud gaming, I think a lot of TVs are starting to adopt that. Like I said, namely when it comes to like Samsung TVs, you can stream Xbox games directly from the Samsung TV. The Amazon, the Fire TV Stick, I want to say, or the Cube, you can actually download the Xbox app and play directly from that. So even if you don't have a smart TV, you can still get access to Xbox peripherals, Xbox games.
Let me get this straight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I was moving to a new home and I had no console and I had no TV,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, yo, I got like $800 to my name. The
Mhm.
best thing to do would just be buy a TV and get an Xbox Game Pass account and just play all these games off of a
Re-
TV.
Reaper disagrees, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I've tried the Amazon gaming platform, and I played um Devil May Cry 5, I want to say, and that shit looked fine to me. It wasn't I wasn't trying to play it because of its graphical fidelity or whatever. You know what I mean? But it was serviceable. I was able to play the game. Sometimes people don't really care about graphics. They just want to know they're able to play the game. You understand what I'm saying?
He's saying play a multiplayer game, watch it fall apart. Listen,
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'm not even going to touch the multiplayer argument. I'm not because I've never
we
tried
might not be there today, but I promise you guys, before the next 10 years is up, you're going to be able to go to the store and buy yourself a monitor that is loaded with Steam.
That'd be cool.
You're going to, I promise. You're going to be able to buy TVs that are loaded with Steam.
Right.
The Steam Deck?
Danny says Gears of War Marcus Phoenix collection. Let's go. That's what I want to hear. For sure. I would love to see that, bro.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
We got to get a Gears of War run.
We're going to get a Gears of War.
And we also got to finish up Warhammer. And I also have to play Warhammer with No Soul. So if you're listening, No Soul, we got to play after this.
Fire Stick has Game Pass now too. Oh, yeah. I did mention that just now. We definitely did. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this segment. Like, there's Sam and Max. I think Sam and Max is actually justified. Silent Hill, I think, is kind of justified, even though they did like a half game, a half release for thing, and it looked weird. A lot of people shat on that game. But hey. Let me see something real quick. But yeah, where do you want to hit that section? Because I feel like we kind of burned through the topics because we skipped that one that we said we were going to leave for the following week.
Well, if you want to go back and talk about Ubisoft, we can.
We can. That's what I was saying.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What the hell? No, wait, let's not.
Reaper disagrees with me.
With what? What are you saying?
He's saying Hollis, Xbox, Google Stadia, and more said the same before. ... We have to reach a point where games tech becomes stagnant, broadband becomes ubiquitous, and server horsepower becomes cheap. So is he saying that what I'm
we're
saying
not there yet? He's essentially saying we're not there yet. Is what we say.
We will be, guys. We will be. That is the very obvious future that we are headed to in humanity. Do not tell me that a console exists in 30 years. Do not.
You don't think so?
Bro, that's like telling me that's like 30 years ago telling me calculators exist. And like, yeah, sure, they do exist, but
right.
You know?
No, true. So I think
we used to have cameras, phones, calculators, all this used to be separate stuff. Now it's one thing.
Right.
It's going to happen over time. It's going to happen over time.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bro, in 30 years, bro, you're going to be able to play The Last of Us 17th remake on an iPad.
Yeah. Danny says pizza bet.
Pizza bet. Yo.
In how many years? So we're going to do a pizza bet in 30 years?
A pizza party bet.
Oh, my God.
Pizza party bet. Let's go, Reaper. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. If any one of us has a console in 30 years, bro, I'll throw you a pizza party.
Oh, shit. That's a long time, though. I'm just saying.
Yo, the same way people hear the word thumb drive or floppy disk today, and they're like, yo, what's going on? People in the future are going to be like, what's a console?
You think so?
I
really feel like consoles are going to be. I really feel like I feel like consoles are going to still be around, though.
Bro, the console is a VCR. What happened to the VCR?
I mean, nobody knows.
It disappeared. It got replaced. The TVs got strong enough to just do it themselves.
Reaper said, notice he moved the time to 30 from 10 after I mentioned what I will take.
No. Listen, I still stand by what I said. 10 years, I definitely think we'll be seeing 100%. We'll be seeing TVs that have fully functional Xbox Game Pass 100%. But in 30 years, people in the future is going to be like, yo, what's a console? The same way people now are saying, what's a VCR?
I mean, again, like I said, I've already seen it. They've started to adapt that already. Like Game Pass is
If
on
they've already
TVs
started
already.
today, do not
Mhm.
tell me in 10 years we're not going to have people who are literally just like, yo, why buy an Xbox? I could just buy it. I can just buy
Game
this
Pass.
80-inch TV and rock out.
I mean, I can see that. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, Heartless. Let's just move to our rapid fire section. Or sorry, we just rebranded it. It's called the speed run section.
The speed run.
The speed run.
Let me do it. So, okay, so I'm gonna do my usual rambling through them all, and I'm gonna be telling you if you want me to stop real quick so you can say a point, you better, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And if I move on to the next thing, don't even try.
All right, cool.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay. So let's do it up. Frag Pump Beta set for a 10 out of 10. Wait, well, no, what? October 10th to October 21st. Release date for the beta reveals 2 new characters. Cash, you guys anything to say about that?
No, I don't. Move on.
StarCraft Remastered. Oh, God. Another remastered game is coming to Game Pass November 5th. But I feel like people are going to love that. People love StarCraft.
It's an Activision game. I think it's an Activision game, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think people are looking forward to this game. It was a reveal at the Tokyo Game Show, if I'm not mistaken. And people are I've heard some rumblings about it, to be honest. So let's just read off of what Game Rant is saying pretty much. It says StarCraft is coming to Game Pass on November 2nd, 2024, as both remasters and campaign collections will be available on any one with a PC Game Pass or a Game Pass Ultimate subscription. Following the acquisition of Activision Blizzard in 2023, Microsoft gained access to valuable franchises such as StarCraft, and it didn't take long for Blizzard title to make their way to Microsoft's Game Pass service. Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 were both added to Game Pass. How is Overwatch 2 even here? I don't even get that. I guess it's just the DLC and stuff. Added to Game Pass in 2024, and with the latter allowing players to unlock free cosmetics by a link. Okay, that's why they're saying that. You get free cosmetics for being a part of Game Pass for Overwatch. That's why I got so much shit in Overwatch and I didn't realize. Anyways, moving on. Yeah. Notably, the free skins for Overwatch 2 can be accessed on all platforms, and even more with an experience boost, providing players link their Battle.net and Xbox accounts by November 11th, 2024. All right, yeah, but that's pretty much it.
You got it. Cash has said a whole lot on that and took up a whole lot of the time. But the next topic is Unicorn Overlord has hit 1 million units sold worldwide.
I know a lot of people.
That was a big topic on our podcast a few months ago.
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about Unicorn Overlord. I've yet to try it. I know our producer Jerm is a big fan of that game.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Oh, see, he just said it. Shout out to Unicorn Overlord, fantastic game. See, we just
Next one, Bungie commits to Destiny 2 DLC and support through 2026. So
you think
more money for you guys to spend on that game.
Do you think you're gonna do a Destiny 3?
I
think Hades would have been a great person to ask that question.
Yeah, but I think when you look at small timelines, you get different answers than when you look at big timelines. You don't think in 10 years people are gonna be like, yo, where's Bungie 3? Not Bungie 3. Where's Destiny 3? We need Destiny 3. People could be asking for it, you know?
Yeah.
And the game, people spend hundreds of dollars on Destiny.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me that.
So they're at a point where potentially, why make a Destiny 3 now if we still have people spending money on Destiny 2? When they start to see the funds slowing down, people are getting bored of Destiny 2. Then they can start thinking about a Destiny 3. I have no clue what their plans are. Next topic. Platinum Games acquires the Wonderful 101 trademark from Nintendo. I'm surprised Nintendo did any business with anybody.
Right.
Okay. Next one. PlayStation and Shift Up are being sued by a company called Stellar Blade. That's funny. I'm assuming the release of Stellar Blade has had an impact on their business.
I'm assuming. I
Was
can read this. Let me read this off real quick.
Yeah, read
Stellar
it off.
Blade has pretty much decent video game. It didn't blow us away, but it was fun enough. But it was a fun enough time, and it's primarily remembered thanks to all the controversies before launch surrounding the main character's body. For many of us, we've had our fun, and Stellar Blade is in the rear view mirror. But for one unfortunately named company in Louisiana, the game's release was the beginning of a nightmare. First reported by IGN, a film production company based in the state called Stellar Blade is suing PlayStation and Stellar Blade, the game developer, Shift Up over trademark infringement, with the company claiming that its business has been damaged. Stellar Blade owner Griffith Chambers Mahaffey has filed a lawsuit against Shift Up, Sony, and an unnamed insurance company that Mahaffey claims provided SIE with liability insurance. So you're saying you're gonna sue the game because
He's saying before the game's release, people had no problem finding out information about
their company.
and then after the game, Googling him, it's impossible to find anything.
Yeah, because he's buried in searches.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
just
rough.
that's tough, bro. But change your name. I don't know what to say.
That's
I don't know.
hilarious.
I
He's
don't
at
know.
the company for 20-something years, or no,
Yeah,
almost 20 years.
almost 20 years. That sucks, though. That really
Yeah,
does suck.
that does suck. Actors Union, SAG, SAG, what is it? AFTRA?
SAG-AFTRA. SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA
Mm-hmm.
calls a strike against League of Legends. What
Oh
is
my
this
God.
about?
SAG-AFTRA calls strike against League of Legends. Riot Games. Okay, it says it was doing so because Formosa Interactive, a production company involving the making of the game, had tried to subvert the video game strike, which began in July. After the union failed the negotiation protections around the use of AI for its members, SAG-AFTRA accused Formosa, which has also worked on Call of Duty games and other high-profile titles like Death Stranding and God of War, of attempting to cancel one of its struck games. When they were told that that was not possible, they secretly transferred the game to a shell company and sent out casting notices for a non-union talent only, it claims. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So that's why they're doing all of this. I mean, I don't know how to feel about this. Chat, you can share your opinions about this in either the comments of the video on YouTube, or you can share it in the current chat right now.
I think this topic right here actually is one that potentially could have not been on the speedrun section and something we could have dived into a little
More,
bit
yeah,
deeper. But there's
I
a lot
agree.
of moving parts in this one. So for
Mhm,
now, for the sake of speedrunning this, we'll move on.
mhm.
California forces digital stores to admit players don't own digital content. This is actually pretty big.
You know why this is big, by the way, Heartless? I've
Why?
had this conversation with multiple people in my circle, and they pretty much told me they didn't care and it wasn't an issue because they can sue any company if they remove these games that they own from store from their downloads, right? And I was saying this is actively happening because I have movies that I no longer have access to that I can recall buying, that I can
Yeah, that's
recall spending
crazy.
money
That's
on,
crazy.
and I can't go back and sue anything because I didn't read the contract when I was purchasing this game or this movie rather. I wasn't reading the contract, and I'm pretty sure it says in perpetuity. What does that mean?
That means it's never ending.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Reaper saying they think they can sue. That's kind of funny.
Right. That's what they said, bro. That's what they were trying to say to me. And I was like, no, you're wrong. But hey, what do I know?
Imagine suing Steam because they've removed the game.
Right. Mhm. Companies changing their wording by purchasing or rent. They all have a licensing clause. Yes, they do. They definitely have licensing clause when it comes to these things.
No, but Germ's saying that it forces them to change the wording from buy to rent. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because
Yeah,
essentially we don't own it.
we don't own it. So
Yeah.
I think it's fair. It makes sense.
So wait, wow. So if you live in California right now and you go in the Steam store, does it say rent this game?
Right,
No,
this
it's
game. But doesn't that kind of muddy the waters then? If you, because you can still rent games. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Well, then again, I don't think Steam rents. You can't rent games on Steam. So I take that back. I was just trying to like wrap my head around that because you can rent games on like digital storefronts, like say for instance on Amazon. I can rent a movie on Amazon, and then if I watch it, 24 hours after I watch it, it reverts back to renting again.
So my thing is, if they're forced to change the terminology from buy to rent,
Mm-hmm.
does that now give them the freedom to take those back at any time?
At any time, because now you're giving them that freedom. I'd say
It's not being considered a purchase anymore.
no.
They could be like, yo, we're not obligated to give it to you forever. You didn't purchase it. You just rented it from us.
You just rented it from us. That's
That's
actually
crazy. But the law goes into effect January 1st, the beginning of the year, essentially.
yeah. That's a very good perspective, Heartless. That's a small
The
wrinkle that I didn't
terminology,
even. Yeah, it's a small wrinkle I didn't even think about.
yeah.
Mm,
I'm trying to. I'm trying to think. The terminology says rent. It's not. This is not a purchasing agreement anymore.
no, it's a rental agreement.
This is actually more dangerous for us
Mm-hmm.
potentially, because this could be the first domino in a series of dominoes that leads to us.
Right, because we don't own these games anymore. Like
We
that's
don't.
what it's
Yeah,
saying.
that's
That's the
crazy.
wording here.
That's
It could
crazy.
give consumers the amorous to demand price decreases. I mean, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, like I don't know.
And the last but most important piece of information on this speed run is that Street Fighters Ken and Chun-Li are coming to Fatal Fury in 2025.
That's
Something that
up.
I actually was not expecting at all.
I wasn't either. I really wasn't either.
And you know what's funny about this? If you look at the graphic for this announcement, it's
Mhm.
kind of goofy because they used official Street Fighter 6 art for Ken and Chun-Li.
Chun-Li,
So
yeah.
it's like, did you guys ink this deal 2 hours before, and then 2 hours before this announcement?
Right. That's what it seems like, in
That's
my
what it
opinion.
seems like.
Yeah, that's really what it seems like, in my opinion. So we don't know. But yeah, is that all, Heartless?
That is all. We have Reaper in the chat saying everything you buy from GOG. I think GOG was the store online storefront.
Mm-hmm.
He said buy everything from GOG, folks, since it's rent. And once you download, you own.
Yeah, I have GOG.
I actually don't believe any of that, anyways. Unfortunately, not because of anything Reaper said, but like, okay, let's say I buy a copy of a game and the game runs on a server. The game is not playable offline.
Mm-hmm.
The moment they shut that server off, whether I own it or not,
I get what you're saying, but I think that's a different case. I think that wouldn't be on GOG. That would be more on the game. Whoever.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's like you could promote GOG as like full ownership,
Mm-hmm.
but we can't guarantee that with any product on the market.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It cannot be guaranteed with any product on the market. So let's get into the rumors section, though.
Mm-hmm.
Or we call it
rumor.
developing stories.
Mm-hmm.
So Injustice 3 rumors suggest a surprising release time frame. Cash, if you want to read that one off for us.
Are they moving on? What I want to know is if they're moving away from Mortal Kombat 1, because if that usually that's usually what it means. If they're talking about rumors for an Injustice 3 game, it means they're about to move support from Mortal Kombat, unless it's more of like a skeleton crew, to then start developing this other game. But it says 7 years, that's how long it's been since the last entry in the NetherRealm Studios Injustice series. New rumors suggest that Injustice 3, the DC fighting game, is finally moving forward at NetherRealm. I'm not really sure what to think about this. I loved. Did you play the Injustice 2, Gods Among Us?
Yes, I played Injustice 1 and 2. I
I
like
think
the
I liked
games,
it.
but I like the game. Injustice 3 would be cool. It would be cool. I can't say I would take it too seriously, but it would be cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's a fighting game that you should take. You should play competitively. It
Yeah.
feels more arcadey than anything else,
Yes.
in my opinion.
It is. It is. The way you
It's
can throw the dumpster,
mhm.
you
It's
know, the way you can slam the pork on the rack that goes across the screen. That stuff is kind of
mhm.
arcadey for a fighting game. It's a really cool game to play with your friends, though. If
Yeah.
you look at the comment section of this article here, somebody says, "No, no one cares. Give us new Mortal Kombat." Mortal Kombat came out last year,
And people are asking for new Mortal
and
Kombat
somebody
already.
points that out, and he goes, "No, MK rules." People are funny. People on the internet are so funny.
Mhm.
And
Wait. So this person is being very toxic, but I want to say it either way. Can't wait to see how they DEI the designs and designs are now monetize the hell out of this. I don't know what you're trying to say, but hey, that's stupid.
so, anyways, the last piece here is Tony Hawk claims he is in talks with Activision again.
Yeah, I heard that before.
So that could potentially mean
That there could be another Tony Hawk game in the works, which I'm very excited for. I don't know about you guys, but as a kid, I was super into Tony Hawk Pro Skater, bro.
I love those games as a
Super,
kid.
super into Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So
I,
to see one of these games come back, I know we have Skate, guys. Like I know
when was the
Skate
last time you
exists.
played a Tony Hawk game?
Damn, it's a long time.
Do you think that you could buy a Tony Hawk game today and
Tony Hawk
ruin it for
Underground.
yourself?
Tony Hawk's Underground is the last one I played.
That's a long time ago.
Yes.
Do you think you could buy a Tony Hawk game today and ruin it for yourself? All that nostalgia you have.
I mean, you know what? You want to hear something funny? I
What?
did that with Power Rangers.
What happened?
I watched Power Rangers as an adult, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
And it ruined it for you?
It ruined it for me.
That's
It ruined it
funny.
for me, bro. I remember going back, like, because I watch it with the kids. Because so sometimes it's like I'll watch it with them, and I find it like funny because I'm like, I can't believe I was this like over the moon about Power Rangers back in the day. Now I'm watching this. It's just so corny, bro. It's
Yo,
just so corny.
you know what's even funnier about that? Tinky rewatched all the Power Rangers, and like he'll call me up, people like, "Yo, man, I'm loving this Power Rangers."
I can't do it. I mean, and again, Mighty Morphin is still one of my favorite ones of all time. So the movie was fine. To me, the movie it was kind of corny, but the action was dope. So that's why I still like the Mighty Morphin movie. But that's it. I
Yeah,
draw
no,
the
I
line
feel
right
you.
there.
I feel you. I grew out of Power Rangers pretty early in life.
I transitioned from Power Rangers to Dragon Ball Z.
I transitioned from Power Rangers to Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we just got a raid. Official Amoro. Thank you for the raid. Welcome
Hey,
in,
yo,
everybody.
welcome in, guys.
Chocatool? Am I saying that correctly? I hope I am. I don't want to butcher your name. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to the Gamer Actual Podcast. This is our weekly podcast every Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are into, we just had a follow as well. If you guys are into gaming news, you pull up to the right spot. Welcome in.
Wrong time, though.
Wrong time, because we're about to wrap up. We're about to wrap up, but tonight was fun. Tonight was a lot of
Tonight was fun, and it was a nice bite-sized episode.
Yeah, I feel like it was. If you guys are new to the channel, since you guys are already here, please do us a favor and go follow the YouTube channel and the KXI network. Somebody will be dropping that in the chat just about now, hopefully. But yeah, we have a YouTube channel where we've been working on that channel like crazy. Oh, we just had another follow. Thank you for that follow. The one and only 3231. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, whoa. One more. Let's go. The Vanilla Dog Bot. Thank you for that follow as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Before we get out of here, though, we should let people know. So, this is the KXI network. And soon enough, we will be migrating this show as well as Fight Night Friday to the KXI network, which I'm about to plug right now. Just give me a second.
Got it up.
And we also got.
Oh, I can't shout at anybody for 25 seconds.
Sorry, I heard a doubling of our audio. My bad.
No, you good.
Yes, sir. And we also have Street Smarts.
Just sub on YouTube. Thank you for that. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Oh, we got 22 people here. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody.
Yes, we're blessed. Guys, that's
the KXI network. Please follow KXI. We have a bunch of shows, guys. So we have 4 shows that are currently what we offer, but eventually we will be adding more shows to the docket. But currently we just want to work on these and just make them better. And then eventually we'll branch off into other stuff. Hey, Reaper, thank you for the biddies, bro. But yeah, if you guys are into any of those things, if you guys are into fighting game tournaments, pull up for Street Fighter. If you're into
pull up for our new game show, Guilty as Charged.
Yeah, and we have more in the works. So again, welcome in. I hope you guys enjoy the show. But Heartless, is there anything else we need to do?
We need to just remind everybody that we love them and good vibes, and you guys are the best. Shout out to Joti J for joining us tonight. Shout out to we got Germ and Maury. And shout out to Amaro for the raid. And it was a pleasure to sit here and have conversations about video games and hang out with you guys. As always, Reaper, shout out to Reaper for the input.
Can't sleep, but hey, this man is still here.
God damn it.
Anyways,
question of the week.
Yes, we have a question of we usually ask a question of the week, and since we are on the question of remasters, guys, this is what we're going to ask you guys. Which game series deserve a remaster? If you guys can come up with 5 of those, we're going to be asking that on the YouTube channel in the
God of War
section. God of War is one of them. Yeah, sure. Random fact was redeemed. Oh, I didn't see that. Never mind. Random gaming fact. I didn't even see that one. How did I not hear it? Y'all really want me to, Jay, you want me to do a random gaming fact on a podcast though? I felt so on the spot. Anyways, let me see. Let me think about one. Metal Gear Solid. Did you guys know that Metal Gear Solid was on the SNES? No, on the NES. The first Metal Gear game was on the NES. Yes, that's my fun fact. Not me, a new viewer. Oh, my bad. Thank you. But yeah, gotta go. But I was nice seeing you online. Thank you for the raid. I knew. Okay, Black Myth Wukong has sold 20 million copies. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insane. But yeah, let's go to our. Oh wow. We're going to the question of the week. So Heartless says God of War should have a remake. Anybody else has another game that you think deserves a remake?
Germ saying Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, of course.
I'm thinking maybe they should give us another Last of Us remake.
Ooh.
I was just joking.
Really? All right, so last week we asked the question, do Metacritic scores matter? This is what we asked you guys. This is what we extend to the chat, and you guys responded yes. There was no reasons as to why, though, because we did ask you guys to leave a comment, but no one really left a comment. Well, we're going to move to the other question. Battle Arena, really? Twisted Metal. Yes, Twisted Metal. Even though I think there was one in development, but it got canceled, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is the question of the week. Do Metacritic, that was the question for last week. Do Metacritic scores matter? 7 people voted. Everyone said yes.
That's
so we're going to move on. Yeah, everyone said yes. So let's this.
Prez said Need for Speed Underground.
Ooh, Prez. Listen, Prez. Listen, Brad. I love you for that, bro. I love you for that, bro. That's real talk, though. If you don't know, now you know. That game.
You don't know.
Yeah, which game deserves a remaster? Mega Man Legends. Oh shit. All right. So you guys are killing me right now, chat. You guys are killing me right now. So let's add some text to the poll real quick. Boom, boom, boom. So let's start with. There was a few of them. Let's
God
give
of
Jerm
War,
the first one.
Twisted
Soul
Metal,
Calibur
Need for
first.
Speed, Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm. Soul Calibur. It doesn't matter which one. We got God of War. I gotta put the date, the original date there. God of War. PS2 release date. So we're gonna put God of War 2005. Yeah, that definitely deserves a remaster at this point. It definitely does.
19 years.
Yeah, bro. Definitely deserves a remaster. Mine said 30% of the games released on Game Boy Color compatible with the original Game Boy. Yeah, that would be dope. I can't just put that though. Twisted Metal is another one that somebody recommended, which I fully agree with. But I'm definitely putting Need for Speed. Twisted Metal. What the fudge? Twisted Metal. Sly Cooper. Oh, damn, you guys are killing me. I got some good ones, bro. Pokemon Stadium, F-Zero. Bro, listen, Jerm. You're killing us with those. Reaper had one. Let's see if we can pick one from each viewer. I think that'd be more fair, don't you think, Heartless?
Yes.
All right. So we had Soul Calibur. That was from Germ. God of War is from Heartless. Even though you shouldn't count. You're one of the guests.
Sonic Adventure from Dreamcast. I'm with it.
President Carter says Need for Speed Underground. We're gonna put that because I think yes, I fully agree.
Splinter Cell series. These are some good choices.
They are. Need for Speed Underground. And where's the other? What's the other one? Let me see. Need for Speed Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, this is how I know.
Sly
This is how I know Prez is in his 30s.
Why? Because of what the games that
Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie is kind of crazy though, but yeah, you're right. But no, Sly Cooper. So that's the fifth one. Danny said Sly Cooper. Did Danny give another game? I want to make sure I'm being fair.
Jay said Pokemon Stadium. Wow, way too many good choices.
Way too many good choices. I don't even know how to put this.
Jack and Daxter.
Soul Calibur Germ.
Ratchet and Clank.
Twisted Metal. Jesus, stop. Enough. We have it. This is a lot here. You know what, guys? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to add your choices in the comment section. How about that? Just boost the algorithm a little bit. Let them know that you guys are paying attention to what we're doing over here. How about that? I think that's safe. Don't you think, Harley?
I think that was the best call to action that I've ever.
But yeah, that's the question of the week. Which game series deserves a remaster?
Post it and drop the link in the chat so everyone clicks it and answers immediately. Please and thank you.
Yeah, because I feel like if we don't right now, people are gonna forget.
They don't sleep on it.
Yeah. Don't sleep on it, guys. Don't sleep on it, chat. That's it. Guilty as charged. I'm dead. Yo, really, bro? Yo, I didn't realize Carter said that, bro. Guilty as charged. Is it get that should get a remaster? That's crazy. But yeah. Are we missing anything, Art?
We're almost at 90 followers on the KXI network. No, we're not missing anything. Not this week. No, we're not. Big things coming, guys. Big things coming.
Big
things arriving.
Trust me, there's a lot. So before we head out of here, right? Let me just do Because again, we're doing this. I'm trying to get better at our outro and intro. I wrote a few of them. I'm trying to get better at it. So don't go nowhere. I want you guys to rate my outro right now. Let's see. And that's it for today's show. No, let's start over. That doesn't count. That doesn't count, Chad. And that's it for today's episode of Gamer Actual. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform and leave a review. You can follow us on our respective Twitters. Follow us on our respective Twitters. Links are in the show notes. And we'd love to hear from you guys. All your thoughts on all our topics. Thank you for tuning in to Gamer Actual Gamers. And tonight, we bid you guys a farewell. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye. I think that needs to be better, but this is the first time. So listen.
No, that was exceptional.
Don't judge me too much. Okay.
Yeah,
code switching was wild.
Your boy the Heartless.
All right. Who's online? Who can we rate out to, Heart? Who can we raid? Is there anybody we know that are online?
Yeah. I mean, we know a lot of people. We're kind of, you know, big in this world, you know.
All right.
Rose is online.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Let's
Yes,
send some love to Rose. If I can find Rose, you're idiot. Oh, he's doing art, guys. Listen, let's read out to Rose. We're gonna send some love to the homie.
Yeah, everybody go annoy him and tell him to draw something you like.
Facts. But yeah, thank you guys again for being here. We really appreciate you guys pulling up every week and showing some love. Thank you guys for the raid. Shout out to J again for guest starring.
The savior.
Right. Shout out to Jerm, our producer, by the way.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mori as well.
Yeah. Shout out to Heartless. Spinny Boy Cash. Heartless. This is Gamer Actual. Episode 32. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, it was fire. Let me put Jerm back in. Oh, it's a bunch of noise. Jerm.